Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, good morning. My name is Ceda. Welcome back to Acid Switch. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. If you're watching this live, then I hope to see you on here. It'd be nice to have you in the chat. But if you see this at a later time on social media, then awesome. I'm glad to have you here as well. So, I haven't been live streaming as much lately, and been having a little bit of a hankering to record a little bit and do a little bit of that before the year ends. So kind of a last minute thing, but we'll go ahead and do a TikTok reaction video. And like I said, I'm live, so if you want to join me live, then let me know what your thoughts are about these in the comments. But we'll go ahead and just get things rolling here with TikTok. I don't even know how long this will last. I have quite a few here this time. So, but anyway, yeah, I hope 2022 was decent to you. I hope that you had a decent holiday season or holiday week, holiday break, whatever you had. I know mine was pretty good. Had a lot of food and got to see family. And I got this new hoodie from my mom. It's really comfortable. Shout out to you, Mom.
She had two small holes in her chest and one near her butt. She was completely frightened and was crying, meowing. She wouldn't even let me. I slapped a child in the face and then shoved him off his scooter. I'm 25. So I have a beloved kitty named Pixie. She was around 4 when I found her on the street. She had a rubber band tightened on half her tail. I spent 2 weeks feeding her until she was comfortable enough to let me near her. She didn't trust anyone. I took her in, cleaned her up, and got the dead portion of her tail amputated. After 5 years, she finally warmed up to people and she became so sweet and friendly. It took her years to be comfortable around strangers.
Aww.
Last month, she was out for her daily stroll around the neighborhood and immediately came back in through the kitty door 20 minutes later. Usually she is out and about for 2 to 3 hours. She had 2 small holes in her chest, and one near her butt. She was completely frightened and was crying, meowing. She wouldn't even let me go near her for the first 5 minutes. I knew for certain that she was shot with metal BBs. I take her in my car and start driving to the vet, but took a quick detour around the neighborhood. I was going to take the long way to see if I could find the culprit. Sure enough, I see a kid on a scooter standing on his driveway, with a CO2-powered BB gun, aiming in the drainage cavity by the sidewalk. I see cats in there all the time. It was then I knew who the culprit was. I parked the car, got out, walked over to him and said, "I'm telling your parents that you are shooting cats." He replied, "They are pests." They told me I could. The smug little look on his face threw me over the edge. I slapped the f*** out of this bitch, and kick-sweeped his legs out from under him and watched him fall flat on his ass. I then picked up his gun and smashed it on the ground. A small part of me wanted to finish him off with a stomach kick for good measure, but I'm f***ing 25, so I looked both ways before crossing the street, and f***ing bolted. As I hopped in my car and sped away, I heard him shrieking in the distance. My kitty was treated, and is doing okay. She is a lot more skittish and spends less time outside. I slapped a child.
That'd be really hard not to do. I'd be so scared afterwards. I feel like I'm about to get arrested for sure.
All right. It was an awkward parent moment, and feel me out. And like honestly, just be honest with me. Tell me if I did this wrong. There's a little person working at my Walmart or one of the Walmarts in my area. My son is very.
Man, it's got music on this one. I'm gonna skip it. I don't want to get copyrighted. I probably already did.
Oh my God! I just want you to listen to me. You're not fucking listening.
What? Yo.
My God! I just want you to listen to me. You're not fucking listening.
They must have been going wild before someone started recording all that.
What's your boy do on his time off? Play on his phone?
My son, you know what he does on his time off? Things he does not want to do? Yeah. Stuff that takes him away from kids his own age and will make him inevitably awkward in the future. Yeah, that's what he does. My son works hard every day so that in the future he can be really weird around women, which is something that I think will make me think that he is gay in the future, which is the thing that I do not like because it is different than things that I know.
What?
What's your son do, huh? Have fun with friends? Have a rich social life? Not my son. My son sucks.
He said my son sucks.
What's your boy do on his time off? Play on his...
I mean, all they're showing him doing is shooting a pistol with his dad. But yeah, I kind of get what the dude's saying. That's funny.
This lady's being whack as hell. She's coming up to me, asking me all this information.
It's because you don't live here.
That's not your concern.
One of these.
I've never seen.
Actually a resident.
Okay, that's cool. I don't have to give you where I live. I don't have to tell you.
I've ever seen you here.
You don't have to see me at the end of the day.
Yes, I do. Because
Why?
I live here and I don't think I've ever seen you.
Why is that? Why is that an issue? I'm confused. Why is that an issue?
Because I don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. You coming up to me and asking me all these questions, interrogating me.
Huh? This is my sidewalk.
This is your sidewalk.
Is this real? This can't be real.
This is private property?
Yes, this is mine. And I've never
Guys,
seen
this
you
lady's
here.
being fucking crazy right now.
Okay, yeah.
Look at you.
I'm looking at the comments. I was gonna say.
This lady's being whack as hell. She's coming up to me, asking me all this information.
How old
That's
are you guys?
pretty good.
Just turned 18 yesterday. Everybody stop. Let me help you answer that fucking question again, okay? Do not ever say just turned 18 again in your life.
Yeah.
This guy's trying to get locked up over here, right?
Well, he can't
She's
now.
18, you go 18. 18 and legal. Don't be like, just turned. You're not the fucking Brazzers title that you just gave me for her. He was proud of that shit too, wasn't he, Steve? He's like, just turned 18 yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Fresh
lord,
as they
bro.
come. That's like a hamburger from the creamery, man. Let me tell you.
No.
So what was it like fucking when she was 17?
No. No.
Don't answer, motherfucker. Don't answer. Golly. How old are you guys?
I'm worried. I'm just worried about a lot of things.
There after the second bell, so I can dismiss the rest of the class. Does anyone else want to try my authority? Because I am fucking done playing with you.
Oh my god. I kind of remember this one.
Because I want to be here. I somewhat enjoy this job. You need something from me. I need nothing from you. You can go through life and live on the fucking system, draw your paycheck on the 1st and the 15th from my taxes, and live just an absolute horrible life. I don't care.
That's so bogus.
You can be another statistic. I don't care. That's on you. And if you think it's funny, I can take you down to the county office and we'll pull the fucking numbers. And if you don't like my language, I don't give a shit. Because you've said worse, and if you, again, Samaya, you leave too. Get out now. Get your shit, get out.
I'm not.
Get out now. I didn't fucking wait for me there after the second bell so I can dismiss the rest of the
He's
class.
the chill.
Kids eat free here?
Yeah, they do. Just for you?
Just for us.
That's fine right there. That way you can have
Oh wow, that's funny.
Thank you.
They packed
For
the
the
pack
baby,
bro into a
just the chicken
stroller.
tenders are fine. You want some chicken tendies? Shut up.
for the baby.
Ooh, applesauce. Oh my gosh. It actually worked. Kids eat free here?
Yeah, they do.
Oh
Just for
jeez.
us.
Now that's a funny prank, cause like,
Hey.
I mean, I would say no one got hurt, but I guess
For
the
the
restaurant
baby,
got
just
ripped off.
What's the
But
craziest thing you've ever
that's
seen
pretty
with
funny.
your own eyes happen in church?
See, you're trying to start something with this one because I can go all day. So I grew up in church, and to this day, one of the craziest things that I've seen happen during tithe and offering. So we were on like the last collection of the day, the building fund, whatever the fuck. I don't even know at this point. And the ushers took all the collection plates to the back like they normally do, and the pastor's still talking. So within like 15, 20 minutes or so, they come back out and they're still holding the collection plates, and they dump all the money like into one big bowl. So one of the ushers goes over to the pastor and he whispers something in his ear, and y'all, the pastor's response was visceral. Like his whole demeanor abruptly changed. Like you can see it. So he steps out from
He said,
behind the
"That's
podium,
it."
he's still holding the microphone, and he looks out at the congregation, and then he says, "Is this all you have to give to God?" Like he
No.
screams it, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like it came out of nowhere. So he takes the bowl, dumps the money out, then throws the bowl on the floor and says, "Nobody's leaving until I get some more money," and then sends the usher
No.
to barricade the doors to lock us in.
that did not happen. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. That's terrible if that's
You're
true.
trying to start something with this one because I can go all day.
Anyway,
Yeah, Joe Biden, get your bitch ass out of Baton Rouge, knowing damn well we don't fuck with you, boy. You ain't doing shit. Man, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, that's Joe Biden. Oh,
it really does look like Joe Biden.
oh, shit.
It's like a Rolls Royce, I think, or
That
something.
bitch, he won't. You, hey, He fucking up Ukraine, y'all. He got no security with him, y'all. She gotta go Joe Biden. Y'all,
That's
Joe
funny.
Biden, get your bitch ass.
Let's get it.
Let's take a look at what con artists were doing in medieval Europe. So, before we had any medical treatments for teeth or even any painkillers, people had horrible, life-wrenching toothaches.
Oh, I bet.
Since doctors of the time thought treating teeth was below them, one of the only options was to fall for the trap of a traveling...
Doctors now still think treating teeth is below them, probably. They don't treat them, that's for sure.
Con artist dentist. Here's how the con would go. One day a carnival would come to town and throw a huge party with trained monkeys, tumblers, psychics, and the headliner was always a dentist. At the end of the show, the dentist would ask the crowd if anyone was in tooth pain, and a volunteer who was actually a plant the dentist put in the audience would go on stage. The dentist would reach down, easily pluck the tooth out, which was actually just loose in the guy's mouth, and the guy would stand up and say it was totally painless. You'd be like, oh my god, this could be my only chance ever to be around a dentist, so you'd take the risk, go on stage, and with no painkillers, no nothing, the dentist would just rip out your tooth, and you'd have a huge chance of dying due to infection after.
Oh my gosh.
The top 10 causes of death for the entire Middle Ages. Then you'd pack up, move on to the next town, and do the whole thing again.
Oh my gosh.
Look at what con artists...
And people are mad at
foreign countries.
Like
What's
Jeff
something us Americans
Bezos.
aren't
No, I'm
ready
just
to hear?
playing. We should be
How you look at
kind of.
Florida is how the rest of the world looks at you. A lot of your favorite food brands make better versions of their products here. America often gets the short end of the stick. You all eat too much of sugar.
Yeah.
Your fetishization of the military is a little weird. Seriously though, why is it so expensive to call an ambulance?
For real.
Staying alive isn't something that should cost more than the person's net worth. Your education system is far worse than you think. And the state of your political climate proves it. The amount of food you waste is insane. The quality of your fast food is absolutely horrible compared to that of Canada's. I'm referring to the same chains, Burger King, McDonald's, etc. Building houses out of cardboard is a bad idea. School shootings are an almost uniquely American problem. The rest of the world are disgusted. Truly, the need for children to practice active shooter drills is an unfathomable sci-fi dystopian horror for us.
That's all I
Mixing
really
different
hear.
processed foods together does not make you a good cook. That the galaxy doesn't revolve around you. Yes, Africa isn't a country. You're not Italian. You're not Irish. You're just American. You're all Americans. You don't need guns to feel safe or protected. Vaccines and masks are not political. American chocolate is not remotely close as good as the chocolate the other continents have.
Oh, that's
Your
true.
tipping
I have
culture
some
is just an
Turkish
excuse for
chocolate
companies to
upstairs
reduce
right now,
costs
and it's
poorly paid
fire.
employees. Canadians aren't super polite. We're regular polite. Y'all are just rude as fuck. Predators from foreign countries.
Probably.
What's something us Americans...
Have you ever had something so embarrassing happen to you in a bathroom that you didn't want to come out of the stall? I have. My son, who was potty training at the time, I took him into the bathroom at a movie theater. There was no one in the bathroom when we got in there, and I sat him down. And as soon as I sat him down to go to the bathroom, the whole bathroom filled up like a movie had just gotten out.
Oh,
And
man.
he's sitting there, and his thing is pointing at me instead of into the toilet, into
Some
the
bad
water.
shit's about to
and
happen.
I'm like, hey, yo, push that down. And he doesn't listen. And I'm like, push that down. Realizing I'm about to get like peed all over, I reach down because I'm his dad and I tuck it for him. He then erupts with,
No.
stop touching my wiener. Stop touching my wiener. In the boys' bathroom.
Never
Very
again
loud,
going in
very
public
audible,
after that.
And I wanted to die.
Never
Have
again.
you ever had something so
Never
embarrassing
again.
happen to you in a bathroom that you didn't
They
want to
were
come
where,
out
at
of
a
the stall?
theater, I think he
I
said?
have. My son, who was potty training at the time, I took him into the bathroom at a movie theater.
Yeah, at a movie theater. No one goes there anymore anyway, so you good.
Canonically in VeggieTales, God. And
So, fun fact, according to the creator of VeggieTales, they can never depict Jesus Christ, or I'm guessing the Holy Ghost or God, as vegetable. They consulted religious scholars before starting the show, and the two things they couldn't do were depict Christ or God as a vegetable, or imply that vegetables could have a redeeming relationship with Christ. That is why they always say God made you special.
Oh,
He loves you very
and
much.
not.
That's right. Larry the Cucumber is not going to heaven.
Oh.
Canonically, in VeggieTales lore, none of the vegetables go to heaven.
Well, at least hopefully they weren't wasted and thrown away. Hopefully they didn't, hopefully they were at least eaten by someone who did go to heaven.
What is your favorite skateboard trick?
I don't fucking do skateboard. I only came here because I wanted some people to fucking satisfy me.
What is your
That's
favorite
hilarious, dude.
That's Jimmy Gore.
Oh, shit.
What is
Oh, damn. Damn. Where did it come from? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a buffalo. Like a water buffalo? That's crazy. And that just happened this summer?
Yeah, it's fisherman. Yeah. Saying not a word, you know,
Oh no. I'm glad I've never been in that situation.
Ain't life good, boys?
I've never even so much as like tipped a canoe. I think I've tipped like a kayak, but I've never even like, yeah, I don't. Oh, and the storm's coming in? That's crazy. Oh, geez.
Time is 3:41 p.m. Austin bought a used car battery, and it fucking died. And we have no paddle, so we had to fucking beach the boat on the other side of the fucking boat. And we have no service, and we're fucking stranded out here. So,
wow.
Yeah. Update. Trying to find.
When does it go right, you know? When things go wrong, you gotta ask yourself, when do they go right?
I got a stick, just in case we gotta attack any animals.
Bro's got a stick, I've got a rock. If a bear comes out, we just gotta work together. I can't stand people who think that they can like take down a bear or like a large animal with their bare hands that have never even like went hunting before or anything. That actually pisses me off. Some of y'all are annoying like that.
Oh my gosh.
You talking about like, oh, I would like face a gorilla and do. It's like, happening? No, you wouldn't. Or a bear or anything, you wouldn't.
In Los Angeles, California, a would-be robbery victim spots two robbers riding up in a silver car who want to steal his watch.
Wow.
He quickly runs over to a fence and throws his watch over the fence to prevent the two from stealing it. In Los Angeles, California,
that's pretty nuts. He said, let me just finesse y'all before you finesse me. It's interesting where I live, you don't see, or you wouldn't think about people pulling up in cars that look like that to rob people. You would think like kind of worse off looking cars, but yeah, in different parts of in different places, there's different looks for different things. This is just a whole neighborhood is kind of an interesting setup, the way the curb is. But anyway.
The animal away.
And I tried to hit it, but the chicken's jumping up at me and I accidentally knocked it in the head. You know, call it a lucky shot, whatever.
But when Dave Felice came home, all he saw was his rooster dead in a ditch.
I said, I'm calling JSO. I called JSO. JSO didn't do nothing. Then a couple days later, I realized I could call animal control.
And in late June, James Nix went to jail for animal cruelty.
Oh.
Next thing you know, he calls the chicken police on me.
He calls the chicken police on me.
Nix says he never should have been arrested.
Chickens are dying every day, people at churches, Popeyes, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Really?
The animal.
There's definitely got to be a few Gucci Mane samples in there, or like something that he could quote. That'd be hilarious.
Later, babe.
Bye, I love you.
Oh, hell no.
Bro.
Fuck no, bro.
Bye, Mommy.
Why did they make that TikTok? I don't care if they were even joking. What
in the freaktastic family?
I feel like this guy's gonna...
This? Out here serving up incest for breakfast. You see the way that boy grabbed them things like he was taking them yams to go?
Yeah, described it pretty well.
You heard that slap? I might just be part of the family, my damn self. Yeah, very good.
I wanted to skip that so bad.
Just another normal day. Carnival cruise ship, right? Everybody seems pretty relaxed and chill. Get on the smoke deck, and nobody wants to talk about this.
I mean, I wouldn't want to talk about that. I would want to hope that it's taken care of, but certainly wouldn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. The bucket wasn't full.
Hey, what's up? I'm thinking we push back, dude.
Yeah, but if he starts stabbing himself, we won't know, dude. Because he's facing the knife to him. If he starts stabbing himself, we gotta do something.
Yeah, but I mean, no, we don't. We don't have to do something if he starts stabbing himself.
Bro,
What's up?
That's not the point, but that is hilarious. That was probably like really funny in the moment. That's when I was listening to the Theo Von podcast recently where he was talking to a cop, and the cop was really like getting in depth explaining how like they deal with the pressures and like PTSD of what they see and deal with. And one of the things that he said was like it's very, very common for cops to like joke about what they're seeing. And so like that's not even like the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure there's like way crazier things on body cams that cops have said that are just like so ridiculous. Like just cops walking in on like a horrible scene and just like saying the funniest like quick-witted thing that they can think of to like make it a little bit easier to like palate all that. But like I couldn't even imagine being a cop. That'd be crazy. Fuck the police though. They concreted their hand to the pavement. Looks like it. Protester cements hand to road as he blocks traffic. What an idiot. Like, that's gonna cause some problems. I don't even know what. They're like filing away at it and trying to like chisel at it, but man. What the hell? Hold on, I'm bringing it back. Damn. I'd be so mad. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. It could be the whole ceiling. It could be like breaking. It could have broken stuff, but you're covered in insulation. Appropriate reaction to that. And the dog even got away, so, you know, that's good at least. Oh, this video. Now, this video, I remember this one. I definitely have. Of course, everyone remembers this one who's seen it.
Back up, man.
These people are out here, like, recording.
Back up.
And this guy is not having it.
I'm from EC1, I know, nigga.
And, bro, he probably has, like, a gun on him and everything, but he was not ready to get maced. Nobody is. Like, I've never been, like, full-on maced. I've, like, been kind of... I've had it, like, blow by me and, like, kind of got irritated by it, but I haven't been, like that. He can't see. He's just walking around, and he's trying to call somebody, but I don't even think he knows who he's calling. I don't...
Just sit down, man.
And he's, like, dropping things.
Sit down, man. I'll call the ambulance. Yo.
Probably can't even like process what he's hearing.
Follow my voice.
That's just a wild video.
You're good. Slow down,
Somehow it's still kind of funny though. But you feel bad for him by the end. I mean, they definitely did.
Dude, you need help. You need help, man.
And no one has any like water or anything. And his car is just like pulled up in the middle of the road.
Right there, that's your car, that's your car, that's your
car. His car is like really nice. The wrap on it is really nice too.
Here, come here.
All right, sit down, we'll help you. We'll sit down, man, just sit down. Sit down right here.
Man, that's crazy. I wonder how that wrapped up. They probably had to call an ambulance.
My teacher died in the middle of the year. He left some of his things in the classroom, including his shoes. When we found a permanent sub for the class on her first day, she came out from behind the desk wearing his shoes.
No.
And she turned it into a metaphor to say, I'm not going to try to fill his shoes.
Oh.
Bitch, what?
And she did though, literally. You're wearing them.
And so naturally, all the kids were really, really fucked up by that. And we had a new permanent sub within a week. But
yeah.
When my 8th grade...
That's hilarious. I've only been going for 24 minutes. That's crazy.
Now, I just want to know, how go ahead and put that candle out. Yeah, go ahead and blow on it now.
Bro, I'm surprised he's even sitting near that cake. I'm mad. Was that by a remote? Like, what was that? That's crazy. Anyway. He thought he was gonna walk it off. He was gonna keep singing too. He was gonna keep singing too. He could sing for real. Dude, that's funny. I had a guy sing like that at my front desk one time when I worked at a hotel. And he was like, I mean, belting them notes out. And then we went outside because, like, at the time I smoked cigarettes. And, like, we were smoking cigarettes outside. He was still just singing. It was like middle of the night, like 1 a.m. And like nobody came out and told him to like stop singing or like shut up. But he was belting out just like that. And it was like a full packed hotel, like outdoor entrances and everything. So yeah, that that reminds me of that. But that's wild. Let me watch that again. Yeah. Oh man.
What do you do for fun? I mean, this sounds kind of macabre, but I like to go to visit a country after a terrorist attack.
What?
Okay. After a terrorist attack, you know, the horse has already left the barn. It's cheap. I was in Istanbul after they had that bombing at the airport, so I went there.
Jesus Christ.
And there was a bus was supposed to be 50
That's
people.
not okay.
How many people do you think were
That
on the
can't
bus?
be okay.
You.
So I got the whole tour.
And they're like, why are you
A
here?
whole bus, and I stayed at a $300 a night hotel for $30.
Oh my gosh.
I was in Morocco after they chopped off two girls' heads off.
Dude, that's not
And I was on this trail.
okay to be okay with. Like,
So wait, when you read the news of a terrorist attack, you're like, time to hit orbits.
You get really good deals, and the security is fantastic.
you get really good deals.
I've gotten flights to Peru round trip for $280.
And what happened right before that?
Oh,
That's
there was
cool.
probably an earthquake. Or something.
I mean, that yeah.
So
that's
9/12/2001, you're on a flight to New York. You're like, let's do this.
Yeah.
What do you do for
wild.
Oh, it's a bear. Bear.
Uh-oh.
I got a bear down the road. Come here, bear. Yeah.
No way. He fell.
You all right? It's a fucking bear, dude. Oh, it's a bear.
Where did it go?
Bear. I got a bear down the road. Come here, bear. Yeah.
Dude, he literally fell where the bear was running. Like the bear was running straight. He went around and like turned.
Bear. Bear. I got a bear down the
Nonsense. Dude, that's crazy, man. Wow. I mean, I guess when you like wonder why those nice cows are behind fences when they can't really like do much, it's like, yeah, they're like heavy. They can, man. Yeah, if we just like in America had like cows and bulls running around like without, and they weren't like really bound within like those certain areas, that'd be interesting, I guess. But that's in a super like rural area probably too, like out in the middle of nowhere. Like that's a dirt road. But anyway, I think that's all the TikToks I have for today. So I appreciate anybody that stopped by. I hope you're all about to have a happy new year and have something fun planned for the end of the year / beginning of the year or for next year. And hope you accomplished a lot this past year. I certainly tried to and want to get a lot more done next year too, if I can, if at all possible. But make sure to subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/AcidSwitch. And again, thank you for being my friend on here as well. But we'll see you later.